So today I want to talk to you about 5 habits that I implemented in my own life over the past years, which gave me an extra 5 hours per day. Those 5 hours I created or won back. I can now use them to get more work done or to just use them for stuff I enjoy or to do things with the family or the friends. Sounds great? Let's jump right in the video. So why is productivity actually so important? Why do I make this video about productivity? I just want to help you guys to organize your life, to help you manage your time every day. I know everyone has a busy life. You go to work, you go to school, you play sports after those hours, you want to spend time with your friends or family. It's just in this society we live in, we have so much to do, and most of the time it looks like we don't have much time, we don't have enough time in the day to accomplish everything we want to do. So the productivity habits I want to show you today, I want to teach you today, they will help you to manage your time better, to create new good habits which create actually more time in the day, so you can just be at ease mentally and you can enjoy the things you want to do. Also, another thing, if you are an entrepreneur or you just are a individual who want to accomplish a lot, you want to get a lot of work done every day, these habits I will show you in just a couple of minutes. They will let you accomplish more in the same amount of time than you did before. You don't need extra hours or you don't need to work harder. It's just the habits you will implement in your life. They will get you more done in the same amount of time. So the first habit I want to talk with you today is to go to bed earlier and wake up earlier. Some of you will probably don't want to hear this because it's not a fancy habit or fancy thing to do. But the thing that helped me the most in my own life, which helped my productivity skyrocket, is just going to bed earlier and waking up earlier. In the past, when I was a teen, I would go to bed like at 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. and just wake up at 10 or 11 p.m. or sometimes just at 12 p.m. Just I would wake up, I would eat my breakfast/lunch, and I would not accomplish anything for the rest of the day because I was so tired, I was lazy, I didn't have the motivation to accomplish anything. So that's why I started going to bed earlier and waking up earlier. Now I most of the time go to bed at 11 a.m. and I wake up at 7, so I get an 8 hours of sleep and I just feel great. I feel motivated every time I wake up. So I would challenge you to just from this moment on, wake up go to bed half an hour earlier than you do normally, and wake up half an hour earlier than you do normally. Start with half an hour, see how it feels. If it feels great, just go even more extreme. Go to bed on 1 hour earlier or even 2 hours earlier, and wake up 1 or 2 hours earlier. Just see for yourself how you feel. Listen to your body. But I can guarantee you, if you wake up earlier, you will get more things done during the day. The second habit I want to talk with you about today is cold showering. I know a lot of you guys will probably protest against this, or you are scared to do it because it's freezing cold, especially in the winter weather we are right now. I started doing cold showers around 3 years ago. I just started with only my head in the cold shower, so washing my head, and then just go out a couple of seconds later because it was too cold for me. Then I started implementing my body. So first was my head, then my hands, my feet, and after a couple of days, weeks, I just went right in the shower, my whole body. It was only a couple of seconds in the beginning because it's so cold, your body will shock. You can't breathe for a couple of seconds, but I just overcame it. I didn't think about it. Now when I wake up, I I drink a lot of water first to hydrate, because your body is dehydrated from the night, because it didn't have any liquids in it. And when I wake up, I go straight to the bathroom. I put the shower knob fully open to the coldest it can be. I actually don't know how much degrees it is. I don't care. It's just super cold. So I put the shower on. I don't think about the cold water, because if you start thinking, your fear will kick in. You can't think about anything. You just have to turn the shower on, let the water run down, and just go under it and stay under it for maybe 2 to 3 minutes. That's more than enough. So I challenge you to, from tomorrow on, if you wake up, just drink a little bit of water and then go straight to the bathroom, put the shower on the coldest it can be, and just get under it. Just don't think about the cold water, because your fears will kick in, as I said. Just go with it, go with the flow, don't think about anything. So the third habit I want to talk about with you is no distractions around. This is more of a habit that's mostly effective for people who want to work really focused, who don't want to get distracted by anything around them. So the first thing I would say, if you wake up, when you wake up, just let your phone lay in another room, or don't use it for the first 2 to 3 hours, because the first hours you wake up are your most productive hours you have for the rest of the day. What I do is, when I wake up, I have a focus stand on my iPhone, so I don't get messages. My Wi-Fi doesn't connect. It's just nothing on my phone, and I let him lay in my bedroom. And I come to the office. Just I work 2, 3, sometimes 4 hours in a row, and then after that I grab my phone and I just check whatever I want, social media or the mails I got. But for the first 2 to 3 hours I don't even touch my phone. The second thing for the no distractions habit is, if you work on a laptop or a computer or desktop, you have the apps or the extensions you can install on your web browser, which disables the news feeds on your social media platform. So I've done it because I work on Facebook, I post on Facebook, I post on Instagram, and I've got myself in the past that when I start working or posting on Facebook, I think, oh, maybe a little scroll on Facebook or Instagram just to see what's going on in the world. And then 10 minutes later I'm still scrolling, because it's so addicting, this social media. So that's why I recommend you install the app or the extensions on your web browser to disable all the news feeds from every social media platform you have on your laptop. So you literally can't even get distracted on social media, because there is nothing on it. It's just a blank page. Something else you can do to disable all distractions is to sit in a quiet place without or not a lot of people around you. I have a separate room here, which is my office. No one comes in here. I can just work undistracted. I can work a couple of hours in a row without someone even coming in this room. So if you don't have a room like this, if you can't sit alone without people around, you can, what I would recommend is you buy a noise cancelling headphone or earbuds. Just put on soft music, and you won't even hear the surroundings you're in. So that's another way to mute everything around you. And then one last thing from the no distractions habit I want to talk about is, if you are someone who is easily distracted, just like me, because I get super easily distracted. If you are someone like that and you sit close to a window, try to cover the window, because you will work for a couple of minutes or a couple of hours, and then you start looking outside if you have no inspiration like this, and you will get distracted because there is something going on outside. You will check from, oh, what's that? So if you are someone who gets easily distracted, just try to cover the window so you can't look outside. Now on to habit number 4, which is Make a to-do list the night before. I would recommend 3 to 5 tasks you want to complete the next day. So I used to never do this. I just used to wake up and just go with the flow. Like, what would I want to accomplish today? Which tasks do I want to complete today? But just by thinking about what you want to accomplish that day, it's already some mental thinking power, mental energy you have used to think about the tasks you want to complete. If you do it the night before, after a work day, you can just write down 3 to 5 tasks you want to do the next day, and you don't have to think the next morning about what do I want to accomplish, or which task do I want to complete today. So it's actually a great trick to spare a lot of your mental energy for the task you want, for the focus you need for that morning. Then the last habit I want to talk with you about today, the habit number 5, is you need to eat the right foods. I would recommend to, during the day, so from morning to evening, try to avoid as much carbs as you can, because if you eat a high carb meal, carbohydrates, you will get the brain fog. You won't be able to think straight. You won't get ideas, creativity. Your body is utilizing too much energy for the consumption of the carbs, that it doesn't have enough energy to send to your brain to do the activities you need and to get the focus you need for the work. So in the evening, before you go to sleep, you can eat the carbs you want, but just during the day, try to avoid as much carbohydrates as you can. Another thing I want to talk with you about, it's another tip I started doing like a year ago, is intermittent fasting. So the 2 hours before I go to sleep, up until 3, 4 or 5 hours after I wake up the next morning, I don't eat anything at all. So it's an intermittent fasting of around 14, 15 hours. I don't eat anything in those hours. When you don't have food in your system the first hours in the morning, when you want to focus and you want to get the work done, if you don't have anything of food in your system, your body doesn't need energy to digest the food. Your body doesn't need energy for the metabolism. So all the energy your body has, it can just go right into your brain to get the focus and to get the productivity to get all the work done you need to get. So guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you learned something today. Thanks for watching, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.